Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello Indonesia, my name is Aprilia Afidatul Hanafi and I'm representative from Nursing Department STIKES Muhammadiyah Lamongan for selection Mahasiswa Berprestasi 2016 and this is my project. Indonesia is a country that is susceptible to natural disaster in the world, according to United Nations Strategy for Disaster Reduction, ranging from earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruption, floods, landslide, and drought. Even from some types of natural disaster, Indonesia was in the first rank as a country having the large number of people who become victims die too because natural disaster. It is what made Indonesia as a country with the high rates and impact of natural disaster in the world. Flood is the overflow of the river due to water exceeding of the river, which then submerges around the area and the lower area around it. Flood is actually a phenomenon of natural disaster caused by almost all countries in the world. Flood will always hit Indonesia, not only in Jakarta, but also all the provinces suffered a flood. When the flood occurred, it was no doubt that many impacts will follow, including the access of health system. There are a lot of diseases can be raised during a flood, such as diarrhea, acute respiratory infection, leptospirosis, skin disease, gastrointestinal disease, and many others. It is highly needed many new initiatives to address the problem that are still common in the population during floods. Preparedness is the one step that is very vital in the management of natural disaster. It can impact the sustainability of economic development and public health. Therefore, I am interested to make a scientific paper entitled The Initiation of Alert Flood Village, which is participatory community based. Why community? Because community is a group of people who have common values and interests, which is a special group with a clear geographical boundaries, norms, and values that have been institutionalized, while the elements of community are the people, social group, and culture. The aim of these people is to create an alert for village of flood, which is the community piece. By this idea, it's hoped the community will be able to cope the flood with independence. Village is a unit of community which has a legal boundaries and territory and authorized to regulate and manage the interests recognized and respected by the government. Alert village are a village where the people have the readiness of access, ability, and willingness to prevent and overcome health problems, disaster, emergency for independently. The high incidence of flood in Indonesia requires precaution and understanding by the community through counseling, training, assisting the management of flood, so it can build a flood alert village. And here are the effort to build an alert village of flood. The first step is preparation phase. The things that should be done in this phase are counseling or socializing about flood alert village, and then recruiting flood rescue volunteers and mapping flood area. And the second step is implementation phase. The first, training of flood rescue volunteers. In this training, the volunteer will gain knowledge and skill about what to do during floods. And the second, setting up the location of flood shelter and evacuation route when the flood is coming. And the next is building early warning system for flood-based society. It's needed to warn the society if the flood is coming. And then setting up flood shelter and facilitated society. It includes shop kitchen, healthcare, rest area, worship, police, and personal hygiene purpose. And the last step is assistance phase. The first, cooperating with the government sector. In this phase, it is expected for the government to be able to contribute the society in the logistic purpose. And then, cooperating with the health sector. It can help the health problem of the flood victim. The community can cooperate with nearby health center of hospital. And last, cooperating with the security sector. In this space, the society can cooperate with the police or military in the securing the safety of flood victim during disaster. And then, the aim of creating alert flood village community based through the alert village is the latter. The community will be able to cope the flood with independently. And that is about my project. Hopefully it can be useful to the community. And the last for me, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bravo Indonesia.